Hello. And very, very happy. Shocking the Gael Paddy's week. To all of you wonderful people out there. It's Chris here with you for the next 90 minutes as we celebrate the day of Ireland's patron saint. Table fish quiz. No, St. Patrick. It is the 2-year anniversary of Table Fish quiz today as well, but it's technically not until Thursday. We're going to celebrate next week. It seems a bit weird to celebrate early, so it's just going to be a fairly regular quiz today. We've got around on Ireland, and our Pixelated is back, having been missing last week. We have a geography round, general knowledge, sports and games, alphabet soup, and all that you're used to. A little bit of geography there too. So I hope you're well. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you're really looking forward to, if you're based in Ireland anyway, a long weekend. Thursday off because it's St. Patrick's Day, and Friday off because of frontline workers. I don't know why. What was the justification in the end? I think it's the day that we're supposed to celebrate our frontline workers by presumably continuing the dramatically unhealthy holiday that is St. Patrick's Day into the long weekend. Anyway, I do hope you're all well. Hello, Paul. Hello, Finn. The scoreboard's looking healthy. 10 teams fighting out at the moment, but we'll see if one or two more join before we get started. Score. Yeah, 166th Table Fish quiz, this one. Which is crazy stuff, really. Gene with Finn, although Finn is doing some astronomy. Did we talk about this last week? I feel like we talked about this last week. Good stuff. Is it clear out there? I had a good weekend. Thanks for asking. Almost nobody. But yeah, saw the Batman on Friday night. I have lots of thoughts. The primary thought is that, like, you should probably, if you enjoy superhero movies, and in particular if you enjoy slightly darker superhero movies, you know, Christopher Nolan Batman films, Watchmen, if you liked the sort of Netflix Daredevil, that sort of kind of genre of superhero movies, very good. Thematically, if you enjoyed a film like Seven, it's quite similar. It's a bit more like noir-y, detective-y Batman. But yeah, if that's your vibe, go see it. It's pretty good. But I have lots and lots of thoughts. Big fan of Robert Pattinson. Right, let's roll the intro slide, shall we? Stop talking and actually do some work. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's go back over here. Oh, that's going to go off and then on again. Here we are. We're back. All right, let's get into the quiz, shall we? Team captains, you should for the first time this evening be able to see your answer sheets. We have today Lions T, you're the quiz, Quarantine Deterrent, Team Kalala, the Tadmeisters, both the Babes and a Bull, Gene with Finn, the Intrepid Quizzers, Uncivil Servants, Amazing Team Total Landscaping, Team Lobster, and Denim Chicken Jerk Style. Let's get going. Round 1, question 1. In which book of the Bible is the story of David and Goliath? You probably know the story. It feels to me like it's an Old Testament-y type story. So we'll go with the first 33 books or so. Do I know which book it is? No, absolutely not. Haven't a clue. But I think it was the old short guy killed a big guy by chucking a rock at his head. That's the basic gist of it. Good story. In which book in the Bible is the story of David and Goliath? Question 2. In 2004, what company first brought us sunglasses with built-in MP3 players called Thump? You know, this could go either way. This could be an MP3 company that brought out sunglasses or a sunglasses company that brought out an MP3. I actually don't know the answer. So the very best of luck to you. In 2004, what company first brought us sunglasses with built-in MP3 players called Thump? Question 3. Bourbon whiskey distilleries are mainly associated with which American state? Drunkenness, I think. The state of drunkenness. Bourbon whiskey distilleries are mainly associated with which American state? Question 4. During Operation Entebbe, what country's plane was hijacked and forced to land at Entebbe Airport on the 4th of July 1976? During Operation Entebbe, what country's plane was hijacked and forced to land at Entebbe Airport on the 4th of July, 1976? Question 5. Which muscle in the body consists of two main muscles, the gastrocnemius and the soleus? Which muscle in the body consists of two main muscles, the gastrocnemius and the soleus? Question 6. If you ordered Coco Saint-Jacques at a restaurant, what would you be eating? If you ordered Coco Saint-Jacques at a restaurant, what would you be eating? Question 7. How old was actress Betty White when she died on December 31st, 2021? What a gem she was. How old was actress Betty White when she died on December 31st, 2021? And that gets on a final question. Question 8. Ride-hailing company Uber was founded in 2009 under what original name? She was quite. Right, alien company Uber was founded in 2009 under what original name? Excuse me. Oh, go to my throat. Choking away here. Ah. All right, here is your pixelated. This is a famous still from a famous movie. We're asking you to guess what film. It'll get steadily easier every round. And here's our recap slide. In which book of the Bible is the story of David and Goliath? In 2004, what company first brought a sunglass built in MP3 players called Thump? Bourbon whiskey distilleries are mainly associated with white American state. During Operation Entebbe, what country's plane was hijacked and forced to land at Entebbe Airport on 4th July 1976? Which muscle in the body consists of two main muscles, the gastrocnemius and the soleus? If you ordered Coco Saint Jacques at a restaurant, what would you be eating? How old was actress Betty White when she died on December 31st, 2021? And why the hailing company Uber was founded in 2009 under what original name? Team captains. You have, as always, 2 minutes. It's just about to go 8:14. You have until 8:16 to get those answers in. Hope no one saw that. Sorry, here's a recap slide. The mouse wheels all over the place. So some pretty grim scores going in so far. You guys find this round a bit challenging. Let's see how we go as the quiz goes on. But apologies if you found this one a bit tough. But we're going to close the round just now. So if you haven't already hit submit, please do hit it. This could be a very, very brutal first round. But let's get going. Let's lean into the answers here and see where we're going with that. In which book of the Bible is the story of David and Goliath? It is in the book of Samuel. Well done if you got that. Not that many people did. Yeah, well done if you made it. 2004, which company first brought us sunglasses with built-in MP3 players called Thump? It was Oakley. So I think most people assumed it went the other way, right? That it was a tech company. I don't know. A few guesses for Ray-Bans. Don't know if anyone got Oakley. So well done if... Well, you didn't get it, so... Bourbon, if you did, if I'm wrong. Bourbon whiskey distilleries are mainly associated with Kentucky bourbon. There is bourbon from other US states, but Kentucky really leads the way. During Operation Entebbe, what country's plane was hijacked and forced to land in Entebbe Airport on 4th of July 1976? It was an Air France plane that took off from Tel Aviv en route to Paris, stopped in Athens, and then was bopped all around Europe, North Africa, until eventually reaching Entebbe Airport in Uganda, where it was stormed by Israeli special forces. The muscle group in the body that has the gastrocnemius and the soleus is in your calf muscles, the back of your leg. Coq Saint-Jacques at a restaurant is scallops. Actress Betty White was 99 years old and only a week or two short of 100 when she died on the 31st December, I think. And Uber, when it was originally founded, was called Uber Cab. Just Uber Cab. Not much more than Uber. So we had a brutal first round, must be said. Every single team got a minimum score except one. And not a single team successfully got our pick selected, which is fine. So let's have a quick look at the scoreboard here just to work out what's going on. So, congratulations to Denim Chicken Jerk Style. You guys are leading. Everybody else is hoping for a little bit more love in round 2. I'm sure they'll get a little bit more love in round 2 because this one's all about Ireland. At least some of you should be pretty good at this. So let's forget all about general knowledge and get going. Round 2, the Ireland round. Question 1. What Irish writer was a member of the panel of the first edition of BBC's Question Time in 1979 and is the only surviving member of that panel? What Irish writer was a member of the panel of the first edition of BBC's Question Time in 1979 and is the only surviving member of that panel? The panel was cursed. Question 2. Until Bob Dylan, only one person had ever won both an Oscar and a Nobel Prize. Name them. Keep in mind what round it is. Until Bob Dylan, only one person had ever won both an Oscar and a Nobel Prize. Name them. Question 3. What did the Romans call Ireland? What did the Romans call Ireland? Question 4. What Irish symbol is Thomas Francis Meagher mostly associated with? What Irish symbol is Thomas Francis Meagher mostly associated? Question 5. Where are you most likely to see a Dublin Zoo lion outside of Dublin Zoo? Where are you most likely to see a Dublin Zoo lion outside of Dublin Zoo? Question 6. Chris O'Dowd and Donald Porter recently revealed the sad news that their beloved dog died. What was the dog's name? Yeah, Chris O'Dowd from County Roscommon. Wrote a TV show for Sky based on his experience growing up in Boyle, County Roscommon, called Moon Boy. Well watching. Chris O'Dowd and Donna Porter revealed the sad news that their beloved dog died just recently. What was the dog's name? Question 7. What prestigious but unconventional award did an Irish painting called The Liffey Swim win? What prestigious but unconventional award did an Irish painting called The Liffey Swim win? And question 8. The Oscar for Best Supporting Actress was won by this Irish actress for My Left Foot, 1989. The Oscar for Best Supporting Actress was won by this Irish actress for My Left Foot, 1989. Who is it? Here is a slightly less pixelated picture. And on we go to the recap slide. What Irish writer was a member of the panel of the first edition of BBC's Question Time in 1979 is the only surviving member of that panel. Until Bob Dylan, only one person ever won both an Oscar and a Nobel Prize. Name them. What did the Romans call Ireland? What Irish symbol is Thomas Francis Moore mostly associated with? Where are you most likely to see a Dublin Zoo lion outside of Dublin Zoo? Chris O'Dowd, Donna Porter revealed the sad news that their beloved dog died just recently. What was the dog's name? What prestigious but unconventional award did an Irish painting called The Liffey Swim win? And the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress was won by this actress from My Left Foot, 1989. Team Captains, you have 2 minutes. As always, it's just about to go 8:25. You have until 8:27 to get those answers in. So a little bit slow on the answers in this round. There's a few toughies in there. There's a few that we've sort of talked about before, or covered from another angle. Uncivil servants writing on there as we'll just have a 4, please. It's probably a little bit indicative. Twenty seconds, Team Captains. If you haven't already got your answers, please submit it. Alright. Select an answer sheets. Denim Chicken, you're going to know this. But you have got your pixelated question, as do Amazing Team Total Landscaping at this point. Couple more to see, but well done to you guys. You got it in 2. And now I've got a few of these to go through. Give me a second here and do some correcting. All right. Let's go with the answer, shall we? What Irish writer was a member of the panel, the first edition of BBC's Question Time in 1979 is the only surviving member of that panel? It was the wonderful Edna O'Brien. Question 2. Until Bob Dylan, only one person had ever won both an Oscar and a Nobel Prize. Name them. He used to live in Portobello in trendy Dublin 8. Long before it was trendy, they didn't like it very much. They left when they were pretty young and moved to England. But George Bernard Shaw, Pygmalion, winning that Oscar in its adaptation as My Fair Lady. The Romans called Ireland Hibernia. I think most of you got that. The Irish symbol Thomas Francis Meagher is mostly associated with is the tricolour Irish flag. So our current flag. He was the first to unveil it at a meeting in Waterford. Outside of Dublin Zoo, the place you're most likely to see a Dublin Zoo lion is roaring at the beginning of a film, because the MGM lion, the one that's like, is actually a Dublin Zoo lion. So there you go. Well done for you on that. Chris O'Dowd and Donald Porter revealed the sad news their beloved dog just died. I think this is Pixelated is a movie this week, by the way. I think this is Scotia Katie having some fun at our expense. The dog is called Potato, which she found quite cute. Because Scotia Katie is not Irish, she's American. While prestigious but unconventional award, an Irish pinnacle, the Liffey Swim win, it won Ireland's first ever Olympic silver medal. Olympic medal, any sort of Olympic medal, got your points there. Unconventional for an art, for a painting to win an Olympic medal, but it did. And it was our first, Jack Yates. The Oscar for Best Supporting Actress was won by this Irish actress from My Left Foot in 1989. We were looking for Brenda Fricker. So that goes on around 3 sports and games. Now, a lot of you found that round pretty miserable. So, the scoreboard is still pretty grim. But let's chuck it up there anyway, because there's a few teams that have managed to put themselves in a bit of a position. Denim Chicken, firstly, miles ahead. They got a perfect score on that round, and they got the Pixelated. So they're off of a canter at this stage. Your Quiz Harry in second, managing to get 8 points in that round, just missing the Pixelated. And then Lions T and Quarantine and Turner, you guys are tied for third, having pulled up 6s on that round. Everyone else hoping for a little bit more love in sports and games. So let's get on with that. Team Gavin should be able to see your answer sheets. Let's go. Question 1. Elaine Thompson-Herah has the fastest undisputed women's 100-meter time. Where is she from? Flojo has the official women's 100-meter world record. Florence Griffin Joyner. And there's a few reasons why that's disputed, but the most sort of accepted one is that it was windy that day. And while the anemometer in the 100-meter sprint didn't register any wind, the anemometer in the triple jump, which was only a few meters away, did. Quite a lot of wind. But anyway, that's me waffling. Elaine Thompson-Herah has the fastest undisputed women's 100-meter time. Where is she from? It is not considered the record, but she'll probably get the record pretty soon. Question 2. Name the Formula 1 themed Fly on the Wall Netflix series that returned on Friday. This wildly successful Netflix show has really popularized Formula 1, particularly in the United States. means that more people watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix this year than the Super Bowl, which is crazy. Name the Formula One themed Fly on the Wall Netflix series that returned on Friday. Question 3. What Welsh rugby player will make his record-setting 150th rugby test match appearance this weekend? He was named in the Welsh squad today. The next most capped male player is Richie McCaw on 147. What Welsh rugby player will make his record-setting 150th rugby test match appearance this weekend? Question 4. What English football team, English football team was hit with massive Russia-related sanctions this week? What English football team was hit with massive Russia-related sanctions this week? Question 5. What modern gymnastics event made its first appearance at the 2000 Sydney Olympics? What modern gymnastics event made its first appearance at the 2000 Sydney Olympics? Question 6. What American sporting superstar notably unretired this week? What American sporting superstar notably unretired this week? Question 7. What might the acronym XBH stand for in baseball? What might the acronym XBH stand for in baseball? And finally, what type of event is Winter Olympic Moguls? Well, what type of event? We roughly mean sort of equipment is required, if you like. Right, and here is your pixelated. It's getting a little bit clearer. Once again, it's a film. And let's give you your recap slide. Oh, sorry, before we do the recap slide, very, very quickly. Quick reminder here at Tablefish, we're on a mission to take all the great things about table quizzes and stream them online, I think, is what we're up to now. But if you want to support us on this mission, the best thing you can do is continue playing the quiz. We love seeing you guys. and having people playing really makes it worthwhile. But the quiz is created by a bunch of people who don't get to do what I do, which is sit in the chair and have a bit of crack. They do something much more boring, which is write the questions and answer the questions and do all that sort of stuff. If you feel like contributing to Tablefish, it'd be sound. Go to www.table.fish/contributor, scan that QR code. We really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone on the right hand side of the slide who are people who contributed in the last quarter for Tablefish. Here's your recap slide for the round. Elaine Thompson-Herah has the fastest undisputed women's 100 metre time. Where's she from? Named the Formula 1 themed Fly on the Wall documentary series that returned on Friday. What Welsh player will make his record-setting 150th rugby test match appearance this weekend? What English footballer club was hit with massive Russia-related sanctions this week? What modern gymnastics event made its first appearance at the 2000 Sydney Olympics? What American sporting superstar notably unretired this week? And what might the acronym XPH stand for? Baseball. Finally, what type of event is Winter Olympic Moguls? Team captains, you've 7 minutes. We're going to go away. We're going to come back for the second half of the quiz at 8:45. I'll talk to you then. Alright, we're back. You guys enjoyed the break? And now we'll have a wee look at the old scoreboards now. Collecting the answer sheets. If you haven't already hit submit, please do hit it. How are things going? See if any of you guys got our anyone got our pixelator who hadn't had it in the previous round. Doesn't look like anyone who didn't have it in the last round has got it in this round. So those two teams that had it, Denim Chicken and who were the other team that had it? The heck? Amazing Team Total Landscaping. You guys had the correct answer last round. And then you changed your answer this round. What are you guys up to? I'll assume you missed it. Anyway, let's go over the answers round, shall we? Elaine Thompson Hella has the fastest undisputed women's 100-meter time. She is from Jamaica. The Formula 1 themed Fly on the Wall Netflix series that returned on Friday is of course called Drive to Survive. Absurdly successful. The Welsh rugby player that'll make his record-setting 150th rugby test match appearance this weekend. That's actually wrong. He'll make his 162nd test match appearance. My apologies for that. It's his 150th Welsh appearance. But he has 12 Lions caps as well, so outstanding achievement. Alan Wynne-Jones. The English football club that was hit with massive Russia-related sanctions this week was, of course, Chelsea. They're not allowed to spend more than $20,000 on travel to away games. They're not allowed to sell merch in their merchandise stores. They're not allowed to sell tickets. The club will probably fold in a couple of weeks if they don't find a buyer. It's all very serious. What modern gymnastics event made its first appearance at the 2000 Sydney Olympics? I don't know if anyone got this. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, Alliance T got it. Team Kalala got it. Yeah, that's it. Trampoline. Well done if you did get that. The American sporting superstar that unretired this week was Tom Brady. He has unfinished business, according to a post on Instagram, which is just not true. He hasn't got unfinished business. The man's won 8 Super Bowls with 2 different teams. Retire, dude. You're rich. XBH in baseball stands for extra base hit. Well done if you got that. I wouldn't have got it. Olympic moguls is skiing. Freestyle skiing, but skiing. Anyone who said skiing, we accepted it. And that gets on around for our picture round today, which is what a character. So in the picture round, we're asking you to name the character, not the actor, not the person. We're asking you to name the character that is displayed on the screen. So with that, let's change over to our picture round format and get going. Team Canvas should be able to see your answer sheets. Let's do it. Name this character. What is the name of this character? Go to question 2. Quarantine and Turner, your answers from the last round went into this round. Just give me a second here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got a 7. You still haven't got the pixelated. I'll give you those points in a second. You should be able to answer these questions now. Let's keep going. Question 3. What character is this? How many points did Amazing Team Total Landscaping have in the last round? Let me tell you. Realized I didn't show the scoreboard to anybody. You had 6. 6? On we go. Question 4. Who is this? Question 5. An absolutely classic character, must be said, this guy. Classic. Question 6. Who is that? Question 7. Question 8. And a slightly easier, maybe? Pixelated now? At this point, if you know the movie, you have a good chance of getting it. Just, as I say, always back away from it. Look at it from across the room, particularly if you're playing on a computer monitor. The further you are away, the easier it can be. Here is your recap slide, and I'll give you guys 2.5 minutes. So I'll give you until 8:57.5. Good luck. All right. Another couple of seconds, team cams. And then we'll collect those answer sheets. So if you haven't already hit submit, please do hit it. Right, so some improvements. Uncivil Servants, Team Lobster, You're a Quizzer, Gene with Finn. And you guys have all got our pixelated. Let's see if anyone else has got it. Oh, just you guys. Oh, Lions T, you must have it as well. So, once again, the teams that now have the pixelated are Uncivil Servants, Team Lobster, You're the Quizzard, Gene with Finn, Amazing Team Total Landscaping, but you're Lions T, and Denim Chicken. Amazing Team Total Landscaping, you got it in round 2, and then you put down the wrong answer in round 3, and you put down the wrong answer again in round 4, and I think it's because you didn't hear that you got it in round 2. But anyway, you got it in round 2, so go back to what you were putting in as your answer then. I am in the meantime giving you the points. Let's go over the answers to this round, shall we? This is Maximus Decimus Meridius. I think we just accepted Maximus from Gladiator. Well done if you got that. Holly Golightly, I think is the full name, from Breakfast at Tiffany's. This is Boba Fett, the bounty hunter from the Star Wars universe. I think maybe has his own offshoot show now. I don't really know. Miranda Priestley is Meryl Streep's character in The Devil Wears Prada. If you haven't seen it, top-notch film, top-notch picture, well worth watching. This guy's character name, are we accepting McLovin? McLovin is explicitly not his name. But he's Fogel, but it seems like we've accepted McLovin. I don't know. If you put in Fogel and you didn't get the points, then burn down Tablefish HQ. McLovin. And this is Penny Lane. And that is the very, very scary Norman Bates. Finally, from New York, Gangs of New York, Bill Cutting, Bill the Butcher. Oh, of course we accepted Fogel. Yes. I think it would have been very harsh to not accept McLovin, so I guess on round 5 geography. And don't worry too much. Team Amazing Total Landscaping, we've got your back. I guess on round 5 geography. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. We haven't had a look at the scoreboard in bleeding ages. So, bam, reveal. Denim Chicken, comfortable lead. 6 points ahead of Lions T. Denim Chicken can probably chill out a bit. Lions T in second are under pressure, though. You're a Quiz at Harry, just 1 point behind them. In third, and Quarantine and Turner are just 1 point behind them. In fourth, Gene with Finn. Kind of all on their own in fifth. They've got a bit of space either side. Civil Servants, Amazing Team, Total Landscaping tied for sixth. Team Kalala, Belty Babes at a Bull tied for eighth. Trademark currently sitting in 10th, rounding out the top 10. So let's get going with round 5 geography. Team captains should be able to see your answer sheets. Let's do it. Which is bigger, Mount Everest or the Mariana Trench? I don't know what the measurement of big we're going for here is. I think in terms of the volume that they take up, probably. Which is bigger, Mount Everest or the Mariana Trench? Question 2. After Brazil, what is the second largest country in South America by population? Oh, this is kind of fun. After Brazil, what is the second largest country in South America by population? Question 3. New York City's RFK Bridge, formerly the Tribur Bridge, is a complex of bridges and viaducts that links Manhattan, the Bronx, and where? New York City's RFK Bridge, formerly the Tribur Bridge, is a complex of bridges and viaducts that links Manhattan, the Bronx, and where? Question 4. In which German state does Oktoberfest take place? Hey, I can make this joke again. A state of drunkenness. Ba-dum-bum-ch. Class. In which German state does Oktoberfest take place? Question 5. On what continent would you find the Zambezi River? On what continent would you find the Zambezi River? Question 6. You have to cross the famously dangerous jungle of the Darien Gap to get between what 2 countries? You have to cross the famously dangerous jungle of the Darien Gap to cross between what 2 countries? Question 7. Over what body of water would you find the Alfredon Railway Bridge? Over what body of water would you find the El Ferdan Railway Bridge? And finally, question 8. If you were riding the Shinkansen, what country would you be in? The El Ferdan Railway Bridge is the longest swing bridge in the world. If anyone's wondering why it's important, that's why. If you're riding the Shinkansen, what country would you be in? Here is your pixelated, almost fully depixelated at this stage. If you haven't got it, do get those guesses in. What film is this picture from? On your recap side, which is bigger, Mount Everest, the Mariana Trench after Brazil? What's the second largest country in South America by population? New York City's RFK Bridge, formerly the Tirabir Bridge, is a complex of bridges and viaducts that link Manhattan, the Bronx, and where? Which German state does Oktoberfest take place in? What continent would you find the Zambezi River? You have to cross the famously dangerous jungle of the Darien Gap to cross between what two countries? Over what body would you find the body of water would you find the El Ferdan Railway Bridge, the longest swing bridge in the world? And if you're riding the Shinkansen, what country would you be in? Team Captains, you have 2 minutes as always. It's I've somehow switched the clock off. Have I? Oh no, I haven't. It's 9:07. You've until 9:09 to get those answers in. Team Captains, I'm collecting those answer sheets in just a minute. Let's get him in. If you haven't already hit submit, hit it. Do it. Smash it. Making sure everybody has our pixelated at this stage. I think you've all managed to get it. You're all posting some higher scores in these rounds as well, which is nice to see. Let's go with the answers. Which is bigger, Mount Everest or the Mariana Trench? I wasn't too worried about specifying which way went bigger, because I'm pretty sure in every conceivable way the Mariana Trench is bigger than Mount Everest. It is certainly deeper than Mount Everest is high. The deepest point, Deep Blue or whatever it's called, is 11,000 meters below sea level, with Mount Everest only being almost 9,000 meters above. So Mariana Trench is very, very deep indeed. After Brazil, what is the second largest country in South America by population? The second largest Spanish-speaking population in the world as well. After Mexico, it is Colombia. Well done if you got that. A real tricky one. There's a whole bunch of them, I think, that are kind of neck and neck down there. But Colombia is the largest. Well done if you got that. New York City's RFK Bridge, named after Bobby, one would presume, connects Manhattan, the Bronx, and Queens. If you know your New York geography, you know that that's pretty close to the only possibility. In the German state of Bavaria, you will find Munich, and in Munich in September you will find Oktoberfest. The Zambezi River is in Africa, of course. The Darien Gap is the only part of a road network between North and South America that's not crossed by roads. You have to basically hike through the jungle to get from North to South America through this Darien Gap, and it's between Colombia and Panama. Well done if you got that. And the El Ferdan Railway Bridge is in Egypt, and it links Suez, or crosses the Suez Canal. Shinkansen is the bullet train. If you're on a Shinkansen, you're in Japan. That goes on round 6. It's the final round of the quiz. Alphabet soup. It's general knowledge with a little alphabetical hint. Before we do that, a little look at the scoreboard. See where we are all at. Denim Chicken still leading, and Denim Chicken actually the winners of today's quiz. So long as they submit a score sheet next round, the minimum score will give them the win. But second place is currently neck and neck. Yoda Quiz and Alliance T both tied on 35 points, so very exciting. Quarantine turn drop back a bit. They're tied with Gina Finn in 4th. Belty Babes and a Bull, Uncivil Servants, and Amazing Team Total Landscaping. You guys are all tied in 6th. Amazing Team Total Landscaping 9th. Trademark still in 10th, with Lobster just breathing down their necks a little bit. So there's loads to play for. Final round of the quiz. Let's get going. Team Captains should be able to see your answer sheets. In the world of transport, what is ZEV? Or ZEV? I can't remember which I'm supposed to say. In the world of transport, what is a ZEV? Question 2. The threshold or boundary around a black hole is called a blank blank. It's the point where they think if you cross it, time might start going backwards, but you'll be absolutely vaporized and killed. The threshold or boundary around a black hole is called an E blank H blank. Question 3. Joan of Arc was nicknamed the Maid of O blank. Joan of Arc was nicknamed the Maid of Blank. Question 4. What game would you be playing if you were playing MTG? What game would you be playing if you were playing MTG? Question 5. The F blank F blank is a series of children's adventure novels and short stories written by English author Enid Blyton. The F blank is a series of children's adventures, novels, and short stories written by English author Enid Blyton. Question 6. A wandering samurai who had no clan, lord, or master was known as an R blank. Wandering samurai who had no clan, lord, or master was known as an R blank. What's the R blank stand for? Question 7. In electrical machines, H blank is defined as having exactly 746 watts. In electrical machines, H blank is defined as having exactly 746 watts. And final question of our quiz today. Benjamin Hammond Haggerty is better known by what M name? Benjamin Hammond Haggerty is better known by what M name? And here's your pixeled, depixeled. I think you all got it as of last round, but do put the answer down this round, or use it Sicily Nice. Who knows? But here is your picture. The scene in the Fellowship of the Ring when Frodo accidentally puts the ring on his finger while in Bree. And here's your final recap side of the quiz. In the world of transport, what is a ZV? Threshold of boundary around a black hole is called an E blank, B blank. John Wick was nicknamed the Maid of O blank. What game would you be playing if you're playing MTG? The F blank is a series of children's adventure novels and short stories written by English author Enid Blyton. A wandering samurai who has no clan or master is known as an R blank. In electrical machines, H blank is defined as having exactly 746 watts. Benjamin Hammond Haggerty is better known by what M name? Team Cams, you have 2 minutes. It's 19 minutes past 9. You have until 9:21 to get those answers in. I'm going to set up our table foggle. Twenty seconds, Team Cams, to get those answers in. So if you haven't hit submit, get around to it. and I'm collecting those answer sheets right now. Let's so I agree with you, Trademark, that no one calls it that, except the video game version, which is called MTG Arena, which I think is probably where the MTG came from. But anyway, let's go on to our table foggle, which is what we're supposed to be doing now. I'm absolutely wrecked. I'm all over the place. You guys know how this works. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. We're going to start in now, actually. So you have until 24:05 to get those answers in. $45. Our trademark is E. 45 seconds, team captains. Alright, team captains, 3 seconds. And we are done. Alright, let's go over the answers to the round. In the world of transport, a ZEV is a zero emissions vehicle. The threshold or boundary around a black hole is called an event horizon. Joan of Arc was the maid of Orleans. If you were playing MTG, Magic the Gathering. Well, yeah, most people just call it Magic. That's fair. F blank, we were looking for the famous 5 by Enid Blyton. A wandering samurai is known as a Ronin. I don't know if you got that. In electrical machines, horsepower is defined as having 746 watts. Benjamin Hammond Haggerty is better known as Macklemore, the rapper and hip-hop artist. That is it for today, folks. It's been an absolute blast. We are back next week, probably taking a break after that for a week, but we are back next week. And in the meantime, we're wishing you guys all a very, very fun St. Patrick's weekend. So let me recalculate the score for the final time and display it up to you guys. So firstly, a huge congratulations to Denim Chicken. They've won by a long way. By four clear points over your Quizzer Harry, who came second with a perfect score in the final round to narrow the gap as much as they could and to secure second place ahead of Lions T, who came third. Quarantina Turner overtook Gene with Finn at the last to get to fourth. Uncivil Servants sixth. Team Kalala, both of you involved, tied for ninth. Trademark and Amazing Team Total Landscaping, tied for seventh. Trademark and Amazing Team Total Landscaping tied for ninth, and Team Lobster 11th. On Table Fogger, we had some pretty big scores. 70 points for Trademark. Looks like the biggest. 68 for Lions T. Looks like the second biggest. But from us, from myself, from Kenny, from Aidan, from Richie, from Rick, do have an awesome week. Have an awesome weekend. And a lovely evening. We'll see you guys back here again next Tuesday, where we'll try to do something to roughly celebrate 2 years of Table Fish. Until then, good evening and good night.